just very briefly on Libya, because that was on my watch.
But this is not, again.
No, but my point, I want to make a larger point because, Gaddafi was a bad actor. Everybody knew he was a bad actor, and he threatened to kill his people by cockroaches. The United States was actually the supporter of European countries through NATO and the Arab League, which for the very first time came and said, we want to be part of trying to protect the people of Libya. Now.
Hello, family. This is your brother Dobia Anzansi, once again. I just come across this video and I feel like let's talk about it because we are sick and tired of these people manipulation and their lies. Hillary Clinton and Condoleezza Rice talking about Gaddafi and their invasion of Iraq. You see, these two old witches, they should have been languishing in jail, or they should have been in the Gambaga witches camp. They should have been in the Gambaga witches camp by now, or languishing in jail, instead of sit down comfortably talking about how they went and destroyed an entire nation or nations, and then see absolutely nothing wrong with that. And they can come out and sit down comfortable and lie about Gaddafi was a bad actor. And then he was threatening to kill his own people like cockroaches. You see, this kind of lie, that is what they have been playing to the world. Lying about other people and then invading their nation and killing innocent people. Gaddafi wanted to kill his own people like cockroaches. And then and she arrogantly said, and then they have the capability that which nobody has. So they could go in and then without anybody permission, without the African Union permission, they could go into a country and then kill a leader and then destabilize the country. But as a matter of fact, what she is here lying about, Gaddafi wanted to kill his own people, is the game they have been playing for centuries. It's the game they have been playing for centuries. They will lie against a leader who is doing everything he can to make life better for his people. Now you're talking about Gaddafi was a bad actor and then he threatened to kill. The same man who was giving everything free to his people wanted to kill his people like cockroaches. So you went in and killed his people like what? America went in, or NATO. I'm not going to single out America, but NATO, the devil organization called NATO, they went in Africa and do what? He wanted to kill his own people like cockroaches. So now that you went in because you have the military capability, you went in as NATO. What did you go in to do? Did you go in there to give his people champagne? Or you also went in and killed innocent people, just as you claimed that he wanted to? And these people do this kind of horrific thing in Africa and also in Iraq. And then they come, these two witches, these two criminals, war criminals, they come in and sit down there and they are talking about it as if like they haven't done anything. I wonder how these people think. And these same people will come in and tell you that, what's the name? Vladimir Putin is a bad actor. And then he should be sent to the International Criminal Court. If we, to follow these people, what these people have done, these people should have been in jail. They should have been languishing in jail. Or as I said, these two witches should be in the Gambaga witches camp. They should be in the Gambaga witches camp. And yet, they have the guts to come and sit down and talk about what some people wanted to. And look at what they're saying.
The United States was actually the supporter of European countries through NATO and the Arab League, which for the very first time came and said, we want to be part of trying to protect the people of Libya. Now, so I feel that particular intervention, we had certain capabilities militarily that nobody else had, which we used to assist them. But, the Emiratis were flying and the Jordanians were flying, etc.
Just listen to them. That we went in because we have the military capability. So we went in because he was a bad actor. He wanted to kill his people like cockroaches. So they invited. You know what you went in? You went in because Gaddafi was advising Africa to have our own African military command, so that if there is going to be problems in any part of Africa, as we always have, in the name of you, because of you people, we always have problems in most parts of Africa. Gaddafi came out with an idea which our forefathers has already, people like Nyerere, Julius Nyerere, people like Kwame Nkrumah, people like Haile Selassie, those people has already planned it down. Africa should have our own military command, so that in case there is a problem any part of Africa, we can send our own military to go and bring peace, rather than waiting for you people, the so-called saviors of Africa, also so-called saviors of the world. Instead of waiting for you people to come in, and then instead of helping to bring peace, you rather be helping to discontinue the destabilization of Africa. Gaddafi took it upon himself and said, no, we can do it. Let us do it. As African people, we can do it. And then you people realize that him introducing all those kind of initiatives, if Africa had gone that way, Africa wouldn't be dependent on you for anything anymore. And then that will make you, that will collapse you financially. That will collapse you, because you wouldn't be sending your troops to go and be taking our resources from Congo and all the four corners of Africa. What did you do? You went in there and killed him and destabilized the country. And today our people are dying in the Mediterranean in the name of going to Europe. And then you'll be there accusing and then calling them names and stuff like that. And yet you come inside here, you went there and sit down talking about he wanted to kill his own people like cockroaches. Now, when you go there, what did you do? When you go to Libya, what did you do? Did you go to Libya to share them, to give them lollipop? Did you go to Libya to share lollipop to them? To the children and women in Libya? No, you went in there and destabilized the country, and now you are here telling the world telling the world with no sympathy, no empathy, no nothing. They don't care what they did to Libya and sent Africa back to 50 years. They sent Africa back to 50 years because the collapse of Libya was a big blow to the African continent. And yet these criminals will sit down and said, oh, he wanted to kill his own people like cockroaches. So we have the military. And the other witch, Condoleezza Rice. And then she's also talking about democratic countries don't invade another country. If democratic countries don't invade another country, that means you Americans, you are not democratic. Because you are always invading other countries. You see how these people you see how they think. You see how they think. You are talking about democratic countries don't invade their neighbors. Democratic countries don't invade another countries. If democratic countries don't invade other countries, are you going to tell me that America is not a democratic